So it's back to business for the taxi industry in South Africa, loading at 100% capacity starting this morning, following, of course, a decision by the South African National Taxi Council, SANTACO, as well as the National Taxi Alliance, who say they're fed up with government. They have been waiting for a decision on whether they can load at 100% capacity. They now say whether the minister likes it or not, they are going ahead this morning. A clear demonstration of that. We've spoken to a number of commuters who've expressed concern due to the rising numbers of coronavirus infections in the country as well as deaths.
This commuter says they are not safe. Many commuters still do not wear masks. He says the taxis have always been full to capacity and even some of the drivers don't wear masks. This commuter says she thinks it's okay. The taxi drivers also need money to feed their families. She says it's fine as long as they're wearing masks.
There's no social distancing that is taking place in these taxis.
It's actually very unfortunate because if what we're seeing now is the numbers that are increasing, wait for another 2 to 3 weeks, you are going to see the increase, the impact of the filling up of the taxis, and people who are walking there who will go into the taxi and not wear their mask and wait. If they see the police, they take it from their pockets, put it on, and then when the taxi passes the police, they put it back in their pocket. Those kinds of things are what's going to actually cause us a big problem.
And the Minister of Transport, Fikile Mbalula, we do understand, had taken the grievances of the taxi industry to the National Coronavirus Council, specifically pertaining to the request by the industry to begin loading at 100% again. And the Minister of Transport, Fikile Mbalula, has not yet gone back to the industry. In fact, there have been quite a number of cancellations or postponements of a meeting with the taxi industry over the past couple of days.
Can we achieve these things by a state of lawlessness? No. There is leadership. Leadership must lead in difficult times. They are feeling the burning from the members who are demanding this and that. They cannot all the time, when there is a problem, call for the streets to be rendered ungovernable. You are setting yourself in collusion with law enforcement, which is the state. In that instance, the law will have to be maintained. You are daring the law. You are challenging the authority of the state. There is no need to do that. There is no need to do that. I've explained to the taxi industry, and indeed, I could not meet with them without substantive issues on the table that I agreed I'm going to seek mandate on them and report back to them. I was here. I said I'm going back to the National Command Council. The taxi industry have asked me to review 100%. I'm the first person to come up with 100% fill up of the taxis. SANTACO attacked me left and right on 100%. South African citizens said, what is Mbalula smoking? And at that time, I had not even subjected 100% to the National Command Council. I went back in the afternoon, did not even wait for it to be implemented. I retracted that honorably. I said, no, let's wait. They said we must stick with 70%. They came to me with a request that, Minister, can you look at this? I have been a proponent. I am the supporter. I'm the person who put relief fund on the table.
So with the taxis loading at 100% capacity, this comes with some positives for some of those who've been operating in this area. Despite the safety concerns, people like Ernest here, who have been operating at the Barra taxi rank for 4 years now, say that it's back to business for them despite the risk. The taxi rank is full once again, and that he is excited that he would be able to trade once again. And this means increased customers for him at the Barra taxi rank. Babu Ernest, thank you very much for your time. Uzizwa kanjani manje nje ukuthi ngiyabona nokuthi nama customers sewagcwele manje?
Yeah, ngizizwa kahle ngoba
Ernest says he is happy because he's able to work nicely when the taxi rank is full. He says he's raising his children, so this situation works for him.
endlini.
So the taxi industry then saying it's now going to go ahead. It cannot wait any longer. And the taxi industry has taken a significant knock as a result of the effects of the coronavirus. Criselda Lewis, SABC News at the Barra taxi rank in Soweto.
Now, this